Okay. Hello and welcome in, everyone, and sorry for the delay. My IRL work ran on longer than I was initially intending, so I was really behind today on getting ready. So, today, we're going to be making a fun recipe from this cookbook in this wonderful fire. And also, hello and thank you for stopping by, Mr. Spock. Also, I still have to, ultra hydrate because, well, most of my flu symptoms have subsided, so I'm doing much better. But I still have to really be on my hydration and such. So, man, I wish the wind would stop trying to play with my fire, you know? It's being a little bit too much fire, but sure. Let us flip through our book. Actually, let's just go to the bookmark. Being marked by our Mr. Paris here. And we're going to be doing complete breakfast. And okay, stop worrying about things. So, we're going to be doing this in stages, and I'm also going to be changing a few things. First thing I'm going to be changing is, because I'm not still I'm 80%, 75%, I'm somewhere in there. I'm going to be taking it a little bit easy with the recipe today. So, and basically, I'm not going to be making the compote. I will not be doing the compote component for today. I'll pay the spaghetti. Hello and hello, welcome in. I hope you're doing better than me. I honestly hope everyone's doing better than me. But yeah, so for the pancakes, we're not gonna have a nice blackberry and rhubarb based sauce to go with them. Instead, I'm just gonna use good old maple syrup to go with the pancakes. Keep it simple. My mother had an old Nova Scotia cookbook. It had a recipe for squirrel. Apparently 4 squirrels make a meal for 1 person. I'd believe that. Especially if they were fat squirrels. I have really fat squirrels. Well, I'm eating dinner, so at least 1 step ahead of you. Good. Nice. Good to hear. So, for the pancakes, we're just going to keep it nice and simple. I'm not going to get complicated there. And then we're going to do hash browns. And then the complete breakfast also calls for egg. I am not a fan of egg. So instead, we're going to do bacon. So, that is... Ooh, my book's hot. Drink. Yeah, that'd be fun. Shoo. Need to do some preparations. Haters! And... yeah, this was a big rush for today, so my bin's very disorganized, so I have no organization right now. Come to me, my magical bowls. Wonderful bowl. Bowls. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting components. So, I want to go ahead and I'm going to actually start with getting these guys taken care of. Because I want to get these guys prepped, and then we're going to work on making the pancakes, and then we're going to make the bacon, so that way when we cook these guys, we can cook them in the bacon fat. I don't think I've ever done potatoes in bacon fat. I've always typically done them in olive oil. What I should do is have you off to the side. And with this, hopefully I can catch all my feelings on this. I mean, the thing is, well, I'm outside, so it's like not a big deal. But still, it's still easier to throw it in the garden afterwards. Because this is also my driveway, so I don't like having messes in my driveway. If I get messes on the driveway, then I track them into the house, and then I have a mess to clean up. Can't be having messes to clean up, that's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Granted, also speaking of absolute terrible, I almost thought I got away with not getting my flu shot this year, and yeah, I did not get away with not getting my flu shot. I got flu. Chucks. Friday night. Well, Friday I had absolutely phenomenally great bike ride. Been a while since I had a good bike ride. It's like, yeah, good bike ride. Came home, took a shower, and then I was like, okay, yeah, let's do some reading. And then I did some reading, and as I was sitting on my couch doing reading, I felt the mercury on the thermostat inside my body slowly start rising, and I was like, no, oh no, I know what this heat means. This is a fever coming on. Well, I'm Foobird. Well, we'll see how this goes. So, because I originally wanted to do this stream Sunday, but I was way too out of it. Which, funny enough, this most recent bout of sick, I never had any throat stuff. Nothing affecting my throat, nothing. No nasal stuff. It was just fever, body aches, and occasional chills if I experience any like extreme temperature variations. And that was the extent of my symptoms. And it was really peculiar. But I'm pretty sure it's flu because I took two COVID tests, and both those came back negative. So it was just like, okay, well, probably flu then. But yeah, that's been me for the better part of the past few days. Being sick, but it's also just been nice to be able to be in a position to where I could also just tell myself, hey buddy, it's okay to take it easy for a while. And just heal up. So, definitely not 100%, but you know what? A lot better. Feeling a lot better. Whoa. Don't be throwing coals on the plastic fire. You can burn holes in it. And what makes special, I think, gotta take time for yourself. Yes. Well, another thing to add to that is you always have to like take care of yourself in order to be able to be there for the people that care about you and the people that you also care about. And if you don't take care of yourself, you can't do that stuff. You can't just always just take care of other people. That's just not how this works. Not how the life works, man. Wind blows ash everywhere. Ooh. A good helping of heat. Ooh, okay. So, that gets me concentrated mess that's easy to clean up later. Shoo. Oh no! The bowl spent too much time near the fire. Oh. Okay. So, it's a thermal setting plastic. So when the bowl was heating up, it basically became more viscous. So I'm pretty sure it's fine. It's just now. It's just gonna be a little bit deformed. I'm gonna roll with it. Because that's how I do. Okay. I'm hoping. Yeah. Yes. Got a great. Ooh, I'm putting it off to the side. Pull something to catch. Spud gets left behind here. Early pack. I like you. Good. Extra bowl's doing its job. Woo! Owie! Whew! Okay, so we're getting close to the end, and I really don't want to just hurt my fingers. That's the part I'm most nervous about. So, how ambitious do I wish to be? For now, we will check our ambition. And by check our ambition, I mean not go too far with this. It's a pretty good helping of stuff. Off. Woo. You know what? I'm gonna take a water break. There we go. Reminds me of the days when my grandpa would buy all the family's cheese logs. Like great big old cheese logs. And we would just grate massive amounts of cheese. Because when you freeze cheese as shredded cheese, it doesn't ruin the texture. It's too bad. Okay. Time for some evaluation. Jeepers creepers. That's a pretty good mess of potatoes there. Whew. That in there. That to the side. Because these bad boys are getting fried. I don't mind if they get a little bit dirty. Sure. Just helping here. This guy off. Also going to make my cleaning up job a lot easier later. Okay. Oh. One. Off to the side. And that's done. Off to the side. You deserve attention. You're smoking. You're smoking badly. I don't like it. There you go. Remember, if you're fire smoking, it hasn't been getting the attention it wants. Just give it a little bit of attention, and you're usually pretty good. So, we got the potatoes somewhat prepped. Next up is the actual hardest part of the world for me, and it's the time to pay attention to the recipe. Because we're gonna do pancakes first. So, large bowl. Or large bowl for the evening. So we're gonna do flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt. Oh man, I gotta do 2 bowls? Well, I do have 2 bowls here. Okay. So let's go ahead. Man, I don't have the amount of cooking service. Now this is actually a thing I made to do that. Because there's been a couple of times on the stream where I've wanted to hold a book or something. Like, I need to stick a book somewhere. Now I can stick a book somewhere and have it open. Oh, and I forgot my thing. Flour, bacon. Okay. Flour. And cornstarch. Well, no, we're not doing corn. I don't have cornstarch. I have potato starch. Yes. Okay, so for cakes. So I'm also powering the recipe down by half. So I want 1.5 cups of flour. So that's 3/4. So I want 3 of these quarter guys of flour from here. And that'll be flour. Yeah. First 1/4 cup. Second 1/4 cup. And third 1/4 cup. Thank you, flour. Get it out of the hot zone. I just love how everything just gets hot here. Now, soda 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, I got far too... I got in far too much of a rush. Give me a moment. Okay. I'm back. Here. I want to do half a teaspoon, half a teaspoon. Soda. Baking soda. Good old calcium bicarbonate. As for that, then baking powder. Which, as you can see, I bought this just for today. For 1.5 teaspoons. So I'm gonna do just call that 3/4 of a teaspoon. That's ooh. That'll do. Over there's. And do. Oh, I need just a hair bit of salt for one little pinch of salt. Done. 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 Oh. Set that to the side. Doing that to keep stuff out of the heat. Because this maple burns surprisingly hot. Granted, it doesn't also burn surprisingly long. I wish it burnt for longer. Second bowl we want. Yogurt. Oh, eggs, honey. Eggs, honey. Okay. Sure. Flour for, and we just want one, so one. Ah. Come on, buddy. There you go. There you go. You can do it. And that's our egg. Now I just got some plain non-fat Greek yogurt. Okay. I've actually never had yogurt in pancakes, so. Ah, man, not small trash. Small trash is easily blown by wind. I'll just dump in there nicely. Maybe. Convincings? Spoon of convincing. Old spoon of convincing. Come on. reasonably good on that. Now... honey. Take a lid off, though. Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. You know what? That's some pretty alright honey. Pretty good stuff. Honey. Two tablespoons. So I want 1 tablespoon. Could just use a tablespoon. My scooping spoon. Oh. 1 tablespoon of honey. And then gets a few tablespoons of water. I think water is just there to make it like a little bit more runny. It play nice with you. There, somewhat being a loose word. Oh man. Oy. But hey, it does feel nice to actually be out and about once again. In the wonderful outside world. Cooking. I mean, not everyone cooks outside. Most people cook outside on grills. Like, we got wood for that, man. Good old wood. All natural wood. 2 tablespoons of water until smooth. Check. Pour wet ingredients into the dry ingredients and whisk until just combined. Batter be thick and a little lumpy, and that's okay. Do not overmix. Rest the batter at room temperature for... Aw, we gotta rest? Oh, nope. And here comes the mix. I actually think I'm going to be really happy with it. Like, this is going to be an amount of pancakes I can eat in a sitting. Granted, we're also going to be doing like hash browns and bacon. Oh, it's going to be a complete breakfast for dinner. Granted, I am genuinely surprised that my body is not screaming at me for food right now. Because this smells really good. I generally eat light lunches throughout the day and such. Oh yeah. So, well mixed, a little lumpy. That is going to be our batter. So, since the recipe called for letting it rest for a while, I will take some time and gather some of my other goodies for it. Because I do need a few things. Particularly this bad boy. And honestly, one of my favorite things about the new fire pit I got, like, this has been like being able to have like a half grill grate that just like anchors onto the side and is like well secured and everything. This has been a this has been very nice to have. Made me been good to me. Been really good. Ugh. Let's see. Don't like messes. Okay, so got some rest. Oh, it calls for resting, but actually, you know what? We could probably actually accommodate that. I think we can actually accommodate. I got some debris. Apparently, I typically usually have debris in these guys. So, there is myth, the legend, the cast iron. Oh, I'm gonna grab fire poker. I'm gonna position a little bit more of my heat underneath my pan. I'm gonna just occasionally check up on that. I don't expect it to take too long for it to do its thing because I'm gonna be doing a very quick thing with it. The quick things are so quick. I'm gonna need a thing for them. But I do also should set a timer for batter resting I'm doing because I will forget. I will forget. I know who I am. Oh. Okay. There we go. Timer set. Oh. Grab one. I did this again, didn't I? Well, we're gonna try and fry up some bacon quickly, but I need a knife to open this. And with that, knife has been acquired. Dougie, have you been on Japanese Twitter ever since that auto translation feature? The cultural exchange has really ramped up. I've seen so much. I've seen a lot of the food stuff. I've seen so many people just like reacting to like Japanese barbecue. Well, no, Japanese reacting to American barbecue. I feel like I should probably do a stream or something related to it at some point. Because that would be fun. Just don't know how I would feel about eating a whole slab of meat or something. I don't know. I mean, I could do tofu. American barbecue. Actually, some of my Americans might disown me for that, but that's fun. I don't understand peanut coke. I don't understand peanut coke. I don't know what the people are trying to do. Like, here's the thing, when stuff like Pilk has made the rounds, I get that, because you know what? I did that as a dumb kid thing. Funny enough, I think I made my first thing of, like, Pilk when I was, like, 5. And I noticed that my parents took some of their drinks and mixed them, and I was like, well, I'm a human too. I can take two separate beverages and put them in one container, and that was my first experience with Pilk. I thought I was being a smart kid, and then I realized I just made a really mediocre beverage, really. What did you think of Fanta plus Elmer's? Whoa. Are we talking Fanta and Elmer's glue? That Elmer's? Please say it ain't so. Ooh, yeah. That's heated up nicely. Yeah. Oh. Why do people do that to themselves, man? Like, as a kid, the suckers that had, like, did it for the views, man. I guess. But as a kid, like, those, like, dum-dum suckers that sometimes the banks would give out to the moms and be like, hey, you can give this to the kid because you went to the bank today. I would take those, and I just let them rest in my mouth, and then loosen up the paper roll, and then start unpeeling and eating the paper. I did that as a kid. I did lots of things as a kid, but that's like kid-sugi stuff. Like, I'm not gonna... I'm definitely not gonna put myself in harm's way for views. Really goes back to, like, if everyone jumped off a bridge, would you, Sugi? And honestly, I've done some pretty hard belly flops in my life, and man, I could only imagine how much it would hurt to belly flop off a bridge. Probably hurt enough to die. They do make those candies that are made of rice paper. Oh yeah, rice paper candies. Ooh, those are good though. That's like tasty. Ooh. I think I can throw a little bit of wood on this. Ugh. That might turn into an excessive amount of food, but, well, wood. I don't eat wood, not yet. Granted, once again, get your bingo cards out, kids. Things people have done on the internet today. Start looking to see if you can make a bingo. And it's unfortunately too easy nowadays, just because the algorithm will just show you the dumbest stuff that there is out there. And it's just like, man, Can I just like watch videos of people taking care of bees? I want to watch like bee taking care of videos. Not like people trying to like out stupid. Oh. Each other. Ah. Like, I'm a guy perfectly happy to like just make food. It's just, well, with like the food cooking I'm doing, I've also, I've made this heat happen. I have chainsawed these logs. I have split them with axe and wedge. Good exercise. Really good fun. Okay, wait a second. Hey. I was initially wanting to save the bacon grease for frying up the hash browns. What do we think of using the bacon grease for the pancakes? I must have done something wrong this morning because my feed's full of politics. Oh, don't worry. Everyone's feed is full of politics right now. Everyone's feed is full of politics right now. It's because the most influential one of the most powerful men in the world made very dumb decisions. And it's dumb. I just try not to pay attention to it too much and just live my own best life. Maybe ended up a bit bad, undercooked on the bacon, but had undercooked. Nothing particularly wrong. Ah! And that reminds me, I have to grab separate things. Okay. That lets me handle this thing. Okay. Grease fire time. Ooh, grease fire. Ooh. Oh, Dad's old job. Hello and welcome in. As you can see, we're having fun doing grease fires. Did you know in Japan at the bar you can call person next to you Dad? Huh. No matter what, call him Unc. No matter what, do not call them Unc. Huh. I would totally be down if someone actually called me Unc. Or Uncle. But hey, Dad's old chop, I hope you're taking care of yourself. Ideally taking care of yourself better than me. Okay. Here. I need paper towels. I don't get it either. How's acquired? Don't touch that with your hands yet. Get hurt. In this thing at one point earlier. Oh, back there. was getting warm enough to the point to actually smoke. Oh, the smoke point of the bacon grease, which is... Actually, I wonder what the smoke point for bacon grease is. I know olive oil's like around 400. Ooh. Doing good. Ankle sprain sucks, but could be worse. Did my garden house walk around? No wasp nest. Yay. Yay! No wasp nest. And when did you meet someone they say, please take care of me, which is the same as, I look forward to working with you. Bacon grease is probably a 450. 475, I guess. Okay. So, we're gonna be working with really low amounts of heat then. We want to be very far away from our fire. Because the bacon grease was wanting to smoke being closer to here. So I'm just bringing it closer to me. We're gonna actually start. We're gonna start making pancakes. There we go. Oh Lord, I checked. It's closer to 400. Okay. Because like olive oil is like right around 400, and I think like higher temperature, most oils max out around 450. I think. I don't know. Don't have a culinary degree. Should have kept the grease for the pancakes. I don't know how I would feel about bacon grease pancakes. I really don't know how I would feel about that. I'm just gonna be a traditional suburbanite bitch and use olive oil. Olive oil has variety and smoke points. Extra virgin has a lower point than industrial grade. Ooh. Is industrial what? Olive oil pancakes is the wild thing here? Really? Funny enough, this is actually how I normally make pancakes. Yeah, I've never heard of that either. Well, I guess, so, in my case, whenever I'm just like, when I'm frying potatoes, when I fry anything in like a pan like this, I've just always used olive oil. Always. Because it's the oil I have lying around. Because, well, I buy this much of it. And just me consumes this entire thing, and just thinking about that from a caloric perspective is like, oh man, that is like diet ruining. Ooh. Ooh, that dough's got some nice stretchiness to it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, I'm also... I think I'm gonna forego the instructions. Because judging by the amount of batter I have here, I think I'm looking at about 2 to 3 pancakes. So, we'll just see how much we end up. This might just be 2 thick cakes, yeah. The dough did not turn out as runny as I was initially thinking. I mean, granted, for the second one, I can add water to it. Did you know you can make cake in the rice maker using pancake mix? Yeah. Yeah, I heard about... Yeah, I know about that one. Someone made a cheesecake even. Oh, wow. I've heard some pretty neat stuff of things that people have done to in terms of using whoa, you coward. Beer pancakes. If I had an open beer, I'd do it. I'd totes do it. But that's if I had just a beer. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so Pancake 2 is gonna get a lot more runny. Good runny. Actually, that's closer to how it gets multi-flavored. Ooh, multi-flavors. No beer. Alright. I've got one beer. Pancakes. Okay. Stay. Don't do anything weird. Granted, I do like the fact that's cooking slowly, though. Granted, you guys are now making me hungry. You made me resort to my bacon snack. Oh man, that's good bacon. You ever try making a fresh loaf of bread? I've tried it a couple times before. The thing is, with making your own bread, it spoils very quickly. Because you don't have, like, preservatives in it. What does this look like? Terrible. Ooh. Definitely needs heat. Firing heat. So. Green. Holes under there. Man, that's still a very hot handle, though. Alright. Ah. It'll be a little bit warmer. I mean, you could freeze it. Yeah, that's true. Assuming you don't consume it in 2 days, yeah. I mean, it would be fun to... Because there's a book called, Fermentation Living on a Quarter Acre. And in that book, there was a recipe for how you essentially keep a bread batter alive in your fridge that you just add to, and then you just pull some stuff out and you just keep it going like a sourdough starter, but it's not just a starter, it's an actual batter. And when I read about that, that was when I was first like really experimenting with like bread. And I actually bought a pizza peel for it. And now that pizza peel is just used for taking my pizzas out of my various frozen pizzas. Would make good pancakes. Ooh, yeah. Sourdough would make good pancakes. I like how we're gonna get a monster cake here. I may have made a monster. Yep, I made a monster. You know what? Not burnt too much. Which... Yogurt pancakes? Oh yeah, these are yogurt pancakes. The ones we're making right now. I use... Greek yogurt. Oh, there you go. Non-wrinkled label. But yeah. Good stuff. Good tasty stuff. Which this is actually something I'm looking forward to. Ooh. Ooh, blueberry yogurt pancake. Okay. Mr. Spock's onto an idea. I think he knows what's up. No need sourdough bread, pan pizza, crust. Be good too. Oh man. Those. That almost sounds too good. That sounds almost too good. Loudering. Too much loudering. Brought to you by Cast Iron. Oh, that's a flick in the artichoke. You par-bake them first. Ah. Okay. Coop. Ha-ha! Nice! I am very happy with that. I am happy with that outcome. Okay. I need a gripping a hot thing device. Acquired. So that, recoat the skillet. Back to the fire. Get in here. We'll just make 2 monster pancakes. Yeah. Monster. Yeah. Oh wait. You can lick the spoon. Wow. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. But yeah, I'm getting the cast iron ready. Because I'm going to put these in the cast iron. And then I'm going to throw the lid on. And then I'm going to throw it over there for a little bit. Let it warm up. And then cast iron is going to keep everything hot for us. So that way, when we go to serve, pancakes will still be warm. Wouldn't the auto translator feature be the same as the Star Trek Universal Translator? Well, unfortunately, you have to be using Twitter first. Not like an automatic translator. 5. Granted, it's definitely been interesting things. Some of the this almost turned out thin like a crepe. Not quite as fluff as pancake. Follow the heat back. Oh, wrong direction. That direction's hot. Ah, snap. Spatula. Okay. Gravity. Didn't say I was a professional at this. I'm a. Weirdest flip yet. Yes. Very true. It was. Granted, I'm also going to play the excuses of it was. Unfortunately, it wasn't thick enough. You're supposed to flip it with the pan. People flip it with the pan? I had to use tools for that. That's just where I'm at. Granted, that's just a skill issue on my part, I'm sure. Well, cast iron is really heavy. It's not too... I mean, yeah, it's... reasonably heavy. That's what makes it good, though, for, what I'm about to use it for, though, as big, giant heatsink to keep these guys warm for me. Surprised, actually, by how little wood I'm bringing. A few more on there, though. Okay, so I'm prepared to be dead. Nope, that's brown. Oh, yay! Didn't completely fool part of the food. I was a little concerned about with how thin it was, with it potentially not. It cooking through it a little bit too quickly. There we go. That cleans that up. Granted, I need bowls under there if we want to actually cook some food. Holding a hot pan. Hot pan goes over. Doohickey goes over there. I need more fire. Oh, I need more fire happening where I'm cooking. Ooh, better. I think. We're going next level. Push that a bit. And that. I think this will work. So, first, turn. We're gonna let that cast iron heat up a little bit. Just want to get that cast iron heated up to help keep those pancakes warm while we work our, or we do the other things. Like the bacon's gonna be easy. Like, see, we can already do bacon. Feel like an emphasis. Yeah. Yeah. I probably should buy one someday. Okay. Whoa. They're good for starting plants. Ooh. Nice. Even better than no. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. For making beer. Oh, Mr. Spock here has been making beer on us? Here? Come on, bacon. Ooh. Followed some on Monday. Ah, nice. Very nice. Ah. Damn it. Damn it. There are my clippers. There we go. Just wanna. That's what I want. Is that real bacon? Yes. Yes, Mr. Spock, that's real bacon. What does real bacon even mean? I don't know. Well, right now, we're working with Simple Truth, hardwood smoked, uncured bacon. Granted, the funny thing is, the pork's been raised with a vegetarian diet in Canada. There's been no hormones or anything. Granted, funny thing, there was a comment on my potato growing video. Someone commented, so eating potatoes is vegetarian, but potatoes are carnivores, referring to the fact they ate blood and bone meal. So it's, well, me using that as my nutrition for them. Any other more information here? Huh, lots of salt. Well, I expect that. I expect lots of salt. Canadian bacon. Yes, it's Canadian class bacon. I've had it a couple times already. And it seems like the Canadians know how to bacon, so good for them. I approve of any country's bacon technology as long as it's just good bacon. Back bacon. Wow. Man. I forget how long it's been since I last streamed, but man, I really miss streaming. This is fun. I enjoy doing this. Because otherwise, because honestly, if I wasn't like doing this as like a streaming thing, I probably would not be doing this, and I would just be like trying to cook the laziest meal I could cook for myself. Because guess what I usually do on the regular is make the laziest meal I could make. Have you tried that cider? How many months has it been? Oh, all that cider's gone, Haggle. All that cider's long gone. You can age it too long, you know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think you were actually the one telling me about that. You could have it around for like too long. So I actually made it kind of a pronto to get most of it consumed. I think I had it. How long did it take me to consume most of it? Like, it. Because I think I spent 3 months drinking on it. Oh. Woo! Okay. I think that's enough bacon for tonight. Let me get... Come on. I kind of want to get you out of all that fat. I'm not frying you guys in your own fat. I want to fry potatoes in your own fat. Well, I guess it ages better in glass bottles. I tried and kept one bottle and aged it for like a year. Oh. Oh, did you use something other than a glass bottle? Because there is a part of me that wouldn't mind making an oak barrel and putting some beer in it and aging some beer for a while. Because I live here in Kentucky in the heart of Bourbon County. So I can get bourbon barrels for cheap. Like old used bourbon barrels. Because that's actually a thing a lot of breweries do around here, is they'll like get like old barrels from bourbon distillers, and then they'll just like put beer in them. There we go. Now, granted, I haven't been like too big on That sounds really good. Oh man, like a bourbon barrel stout, or those are pretty good. People have gotten pretty crazy, like some of the gosh, my favorite brewery, Wessex. They have a line of beer called Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes is and they call it Snake Eyes because it's 11% ABV. And it's basically their big heavy hitter beer that they only sell in like bomber style bottles. And they do Snake Cake's birthday cake version. They'll do bourbon barrel versions. They do all sorts of different versions of this one particular beer of theirs. Can you age beer? I thought homebrew has a shelf life of 6 to 8 months. I don't know right now. I'm stoked. If it has a high enough ABV. Because once you get like over 10%, you can actually keep it around for much longer. Okay, so let's get you out of there. Get you out of there. There we go. And there's our bacon. Bacon done. Vloggers sit around for a long time, not sure about ales. Well, just depends. Depends on ABV, storage conditions, all sorts of factors. Okay, so potatoes have now decided to look more like potatoes. Now I gotta decide. Granulated garlic, onion powder, and several large. Okay, that's what I want to know. So we want that. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go through this. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go over this book, especially synthetic corks. Let's see. Cornstarch. I just drink it quickly. I'm afraid it'll go bad. Well, there's nothing wrong with that strategy. Got a container for garlic. There it is. And we're just gonna add plenty. Then with onion powder, also plenty. And black pepper. Or plenty. Remember, it all makes it taste good. And salt. Going easy on the salt because of bacon. So we're gonna get this all mixed up. Then we're gonna just throw this big heaping bowl of trouble to that skillet. Actually, I'm gonna give this a whiff. It smells so garlicky. And we're gonna make it smell like bacon. It's gonna smell even better. But the cornstarch picked up a lot of the moisture, kind of helping make it a little bit more stringy, like. I think it's nice. I think we're looking pretty good. Let's fry this. Okay. There we go. Now, you. It's the second one of you. Second one of you. Did I lose? Did I lose my friend? Have I lost my mind? Nope. Could not find my mind. There we go. And now, this is certainly a situation of maxing out your frying pan. But I love potatoes. So I'm maxing out my frying pan for potatoes. Need that. Wow. Okay. Well, those people are having fun. I am also having fun. Let's see yours. Granted, the color changing definitely makes it look like something that came from Stardew Valley. Let's hold that there for a while. I don't remember when I said not overage. It was before I knew how bad hope was for long term. Well, I know with like cider, it's just, it has less alcohol in it. I mean, granted, I know there's some people who, oh yeah, like, I actually have a coworker who, he said he always makes it a point, if he's like out and about, to where if he sees some place that has Applejack, he will just like automatically be like, yes, Applejack, please give me that. And I know nothing of the Applejack. Applejack does sound like some good stuff, though. That being said, some volatiles get softer with long aging. Applejack up there for the most American drink. Well, yeah, because Americans bored in winter, it's like they go to drink their cider, and then they're like, huh, half the barrel's frozen. What's left? Applejack. Like, I don't think I will ever make Applejack because, well, one, it's technically illegal to do, because it's technically a form of distilling, which you need a license for that. So that way the Fed can keep track of how much stuff you make, and you can pay your alcohol taxes. But Applejack also sounds like it's a lot more work than just cider. I think cider's enough work as is. But I'm gonna let these... I'm definitely gonna be letting these guys fry for a while. Don't need that in Canada, though. You just can't sell it. Canada just getting tired of America's dumb stuff. And not just the people here. It's just... Got so baking grease on my book. Here, I thought that was a good idea to have that open. The victim of Applejack is capable of blowing up a whole town with dynamite and reciting original poetry to the surviving inhabitants from the New York Times. People still in the U.S. just, don't narc on yourself. Oh gosh. Like, I'm honestly in the two goodies. I'm in the goodies two shoot club when it comes to like following the not distilling rule. Just buy a water distiller. You could do it. What you do with it is your business. Grow a bunch of weed to cover up the distillation smell. Fortunately, Mr. Spot, growing weed where I live is very, well, frowned upon. Done a lot. Lots of people do it. Oh man. One of my favorite stories was I knew a guy who did like tree work and such. And as part of his like tree work, he was bidding a tree work job, and he got up in a tree. Actually, save it. But so he got up in a tree to like look at this tree removal job. And looked down and was like, huh, that's funny. The garage doesn't have a roof on it for some reason. And I'm sure you people are smart enough to figure out the reason why the garage did not have a roof. Actually, real Applejack is freeze distilled. It was originally accidental, as the wine cellars would get cold in the winter. Everything else is apple brandy? Yeah. Yep. Yep. And we're talking about alcohol. I'm gonna fix my lack of alcohol. Need a glass for that. glassware. Beer. Yeah. Okay. So this is the pale ale I made. And some of my earlier pours of this, very foamy. But honestly, not too bad. Not too bad. Honestly, that one's gonna go off to the side. Nice looking beers for later. Beer in the bottles for now. So yeah, this is the homebrew I made where I used just Cascade hops for. I'm starting. Get a little bit. Oh, very good. Huh. Little thin. I think those need some more oil though. Yep. Come here. There we go. Woo! A bit more heat. Go. Wood for the fire. I think you can stand it. Salt. Oh yeah. We'll just let this fry up a little bit more. Hopefully should be pretty good. I'm still terribly interested and impressed with how they turned to green like that. Granted, this is an absolute smorgasbord of food. Granted, my body needs it because with with this round of the flu, I've lost 5 pounds. Just from dealing with flu and just not eating because of the because of the flu, I think is the biggest contributing factor. So, kinda do a little bit more eating than what I've normally been doing. Yikes. Feed a fever, starve a cold. What? Oh man. Like, some of my worst days with the flu, like I remember one day, I think it was Monday, the most amount of nutrition I got in one meal was I had a singular thing of cup noodle that I've added some onions to. And I ate that and I felt bloated. I felt bloated, full, and was like, I don't want any more food. Like, I just didn't have the hunger, man. I just didn't want to eat. Old wives' tale stuff generally use more calories with a fever. Yeah. Yep. But with colds, it's often more about hydration. Oh, yeah, that'll happen. I mean, I stayed during the weekend. I had this, but I went off of this for a while. And then, I mean, I did hydrate. I hydrated a lot. You know, Japan ramen is enriched with vitamins. Well, yeah, well, so funny enough, it was cup noodle. It was cup noodle branded ramen, and it was the curry flavored one that they got. Oh. Yeah, but they don't for American imports. Well, why don't they? Americans need our vitamins. Because America is considered a snack rather than a meal. I don't care. Why not both? Why not snacks and meals? Why not snacks for meals and meals for snacks? This is America. We believe in freedom. So hard to find curry flavored ramen here for some season. That stuff's goated. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, so I get the cup noodle curries from a store that just imports Japanese groceries. So it might, but it is labeled in English for the American market. But that's where I get my cup noodles from. Because Kentucky is home to Toyota's largest overseas plant. And there's a lot of Japanese people living here who work for Toyota. And that store is meant to serve the Japanese population here, and, well, I occasionally go there and buy weeb groceries there, which is great, because I can get dashi stock, I can get pickled red ginger, I love pickled red ginger, I can get red bean paste, I can get all those sorts of fun things. It's great. Now that you mention it, I've never seen curry ramen. And also, I can go over to the candy section. I can grab the little packets that have the Pokemon characters on them and be like, oh man, there is a really subpar chocolate wafer in here, but you know what there's else in this packet? A sticker. And you know what? In the last visit's pool, I got a Lapras sticker, and I was really happy to get a Lapras sticker on my Pokemon card pool. Well, Pokemon wafer pool. I live in Koreatown adjacent, but still little curries ramen selection. Oh no. Okay. That's getting close to getting done. I'm getting close to running out of sunlight. My daughter would knife fight you for a chocolate with a Pokemon sticker. You know what, Dad's old shop? You're raising that girl right. you are raising her right. If you'll knife fight someone for a chocolate wafer and a Pokemon sticker. Back in my day, I couldn't get chocolate wafers and Pokemon stickers. Okay. Here, bacon. I hate to break it to you. You're delicious. You're amazing. You're wonderful. You're bacon. You're gonna just have to be an edgelord today. He also has bad impulse control. She's a child. That's to be expected of them. Ooh. Okay. That's good. Ooh. You know what? That's kind of an option. That's it. Goodbye, fork. And I'm gonna just make. I know how we're doing this. We're gonna have pancakes on one side. We're gonna have bacon on the other side. And then we're gonna have the river of fried potatoes. Fried potato river. Fried potato. Go. Pop. out. Spread things out. Massive. Don't ever think if you've ever fried too much potato. You'll always question how you fried potato. Because I probably shouldn't have done it as like a big mass like I did. That was probably an unsound culinary decision on my part. Okay. So, I'm gonna grab one thing before I try to do this. Now, I'm trying to get be able to tell that's beer. So, I'm gonna try and grab a screenshot. Oh, wait. Yeah. Here, yes. Grab your beer, gentlemen. Drink your beer. Gosh, I'm going to be drinking so much beer later this month. For Owl Journey. One of the greatest beer lands in America. The majestic, picturesque, absolutely amazing state of Wisconsin. But yeah. So, fried potatoes that literally look like something out of Stardew Valley cooking. Oh, oh wow. Still plenty warm. And by the way, the people doing that have been doing that reasonably daily for the past couple days, and I'm very willing to, let's just say I'm willing to throw some rebar into someone's spokes. Like, you can have loud transportation, but don't be breaking the speed limit in my neighborhood, please and thank you. Oh, okay, the mic's not even picking that up. Oh yeah, bacon's good. Oh no, light mode. Why now? Why now? What did we do to deserve light mode? I'm now. But yeah, bacon good. I don't think anyone needs this PSA, but yeah, bacon good. Bacon, beer. Two of the best bees in life. Okay, now pancakes. Thankfully, I have my knife here. So, I don't know if this will be considered cursed or not, but I am gonna go ahead and just try a little bit of this stuff plain, you know? Just a little bit. No? A little bit. See how it is. Nice and fluffy. Pretty good. That's a good pancake. Now, in continuing the tradition of Canadian products here, I've got private. Oh gosh, the glare is so bad. But yeah, I've got good old pure maple syrup, grade A, dark color roasted. So, my game plan for this meal, I'm gonna go all in on tackling the bacon. And then I'm probably gonna tackle the hash browns and bacon and like I'll switch off. Then once those are taken care of, I'm just gonna saturate the pancakes and the plate in maple syrup. So, breakfast for dinner was today's cook, and I knew potatoes would green if you expose them to the sunlight, but they apparently have done that on an extreme occasion for me today. I don't know, but the thing is, I can say though, I will say this thing after I get a bite. Potatoes are good. Potatoes are tasty. And hell yeah, I'm growing some. Yeah. So that's probably gonna be it for today. Let's see here. Next stream will be Saturday, where we're gonna be going out into the yard. We've been doing a lot of I'm gonna be working on cleaning up a crabapple tree. Be doing some pruning, so hopefully I'll be a little, well, actually, hopefully I'll be a lot more energetic for that one. Today, I was definitely on the low energy side of things, but you know, that's fine. Whatevs. So I am. Oh, okay. So I just wanted to conclude tonight by saying thank you very much to everyone who showed up today, and may you all have a great rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you're at. And hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.